Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we get into the next video, if you like the information and content, please hit that subscribe button, click on the little bell icon, that way you get notified when I post new videos, or you can click on that little picture of me and my beautiful wife down in the corner, and that'll get you subscribed too. With that being said, let's get down to it. Just like the title says, rideshare driver deactivated for refusing rides. So I'm not going to tell you what platform it was, but I'm going to tell you what happened. So we're all on lockdown and we're only supposed to be doing our daily essential necessities, excuse me, so to speak, going out for food, grocery shopping, medical appointments, and so on and so forth. So I ran a little test last night, and I'm not going to say what platform it was on. It's not really my favorite one, but I still can't tell you which one. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to have a little fun. I'm bored, and I wanted to do a little social experiment. And this is what I did. I logged on to one of the rideshare platforms, and I didn't plan on accepting any rides anyway, but I wanted to try something, and I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but you have to understand, in order for everybody to get through this, as rideshare drivers, we have a real strong platform to work on or in, and that's our car. And as independent contractors, we have the right, according to both of the rideshare platforms, to refuse rides or not accept calls. So I went out and did something, and this is what I did. I logged on to one of the platforms, accepted a ride. It was about 4 miles away, and it was like a 4-mile trip. So I pull up to the location and I crack my window, and the person's walking up to my back door. So they walk up to my passenger side window, and I ask them, what's your name? And they give me the name, and I asked them where they were going, and they said they were going to a friend's house. I said, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to cancel the ride and find somebody else. I'm not taking you. And of course I got, well, why not? What's the problem? That's what you're supposed to be doing. So I threw out the, hey, going to your friend's house is not essential, and I'm not taking the ride. So either you can cancel it or I'll let a time out, and I'm going to cancel it. Of course, that upset the passenger, and he said, well, I'm not canceling the ride. And I said, fine, I'll cancel it. And I drove away, waited my 5 minutes, hit cancel, and hit other, and then went about the rest of my evening. Got another request. Same deal. Pull up to the pickup spot. 2 people come outside, crack the window. Good evening. What's the name on the account? They give me the name. I said, may I ask where you're going? They said, we're going to a friend's house. I said, I'm sorry, I can't take that ride. That's a non-essential ride. It's on your app. You need to cancel it. And they wound up canceling it. Third ride, I show up for the passenger, and it's flipped. I asked them where they're going, and they said they're going home. I said, do you have family that lives here? And they said, no, I'm just leaving a friend's house. And I said, can't take that ride, not essential. I know this sounds really stupid, but I just wanted to give it a shot. So apparently 2 of these people, I had one more ride, and it was the same thing. Somebody going from their house to a friend's house, non-essential ride. Sorry, I'm not taking it. Go ahead and cancel. Well, 2 of them called up the platform I was driving on and filed complaints stating that the driver refused to take them. Of course, they didn't say exactly why. So I got an email, and I am currently being investigated for not taking rides that were non-essential. And as an independent contractor, I thought I had that right. So I really don't care about this particular platform anyway. And with rideshare being is down and out as it is, it just gave me something to do. And like I said, it was only a couple hours, and then I went to go do something else. But so I am temporarily deactivated from a rideshare platform pending an investigation based on the fact that I refused to take non-essential rides. And I knew the risk I was taking when I was doing it, and I really didn't care. Like I said, this isn't one of the platforms I particularly care too much about anyway. But it sure as hell didn't take long for them to deactivate me while they're investigating this. So they sent me an email, and I responded in depth. I was very articulate, and I stated my case. I'm an independent contractor. I have the right to refuse rides that I don't feel comfortable with. And with the stay-at-home orders or lockdown orders in LA County, I have the right to refuse rides that are non-essential. And I was told that by both platforms. Yet the platform I was working on temporarily deactivated me. So we'll wait and see what happens. The reason I did it is, as rideshare drivers, like I said, we have this wonderful platform to work on, and that's our vehicle. And as independent contractors, as they say we are, we have the right to refuse rides. We don't have to accept them to begin with, or we can accept them, and if we don't feel comfortable with it, we can deny it. And we're supposed to have no recourse whatsoever. Yet, I was temporarily deactivated pending an investigation for doing what I was told I was allowed to do. So I'll be updating this video whenever they decide to reactivate me, because technically and legally they can't deactivate me for refusing non-essential rides. And if they can, or if they do, then I'll be contacting the rideshare professor and filing a small claim suit because of what's going on. So I just wanted to throw that out there real quick. If you are a rideshare driver / independent contractor for Lyft or Uber, you have the right to not accept rides or cancel rides that you feel are unsafe, and in the current situation, non-essential. All 4 of these rides were non-essential. I declined all 4, or canceled all 4 of the rides, and got temporarily deactivated because of it. So I'm asking, those of you that see this, please leave your comments below, good, bad, or indifferent. I would love to see what your thoughts are on this, and I will be doing a follow-up video as soon as I find out something, one way or another. So with that being said, just wanted to put that out there. Let me end it this way. I have a hashtag I'm trying to get going, drivers helping drivers. And again, aside from our YouTube channels and hoping that we can get good information out to other drivers, whether it's rideshare or delivery or what have you, we also have a voice to the passengers to let them know we're not risking it. And I basically refused these rides because they were non-essential, and because they're non-essential, I'm not taking a risk of putting these people in my car because I don't know what they have. Kind of a follow-up to what happened to the video I posted early this morning regarding the DoorDash delivery driver. If you don't put your foot down and try to do something, then nothing's going to happen, and things aren't going to change, at least in my opinion. But again, I have been temporarily deactivated for doing my job. and doing what I was told I was allowed to do. So, as rideshare drivers out there, again, put your comments down below. I really want to see what they are. I really don't care what this video, what kind of thumbs up or thumbs down or whatever. But as a former medic and someone who's been following up on this and keeping up to date with coronavirus, COVID-19 GI, all the words that nobody wants to say on YouTube, I tried something last night. And I kind of figured that's what was going to happen, and I really didn't care. And I think I have a good argument, but we'll see. But again, rideshare is down about 81%, and at least in my market. And I wanted to do a little social experiment, and that's what happened. So, with that being said, I'll let you guys know what happens in the next video, or a couple of videos, depending on how long they take. And just, as always, be safe, be professional, keep it real. I would normally say drive on, but in this case, don't. Park it. Our lives mean a whole hell of a lot more than 60 cents a mile. And that's not just my opinion. That is my belief. My family means more to me than working for some rideshare company. So, until next time, be safe.